Alright folks, what is up? One Big Bugger coming at you with Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we're continuing a fairly long haul here, even though it's just a heavy trailer. I think it's only about 15 tons. The reason I say I think is I actually haven't played in a couple days. As some of you may have noticed, I didn't upload over the weekend. I'm not going to anymore. I'm taking the weekends to myself finally. I've been uploading videos for a couple years. I have over 600 videos up, and I need to start taking a little bit more of a break every now and then so I don't burn myself out. So I'm going to be taking weekends to myself most of the time. That's my weekends. So in short, you guys will see videos probably from Tuesday to Saturday, because I live in Hawaii and the time difference. Other than that, everything's going to remain status quo pretty much. But yeah, you'll see videos from Tuesday to Saturday because I'll be making them Monday through Friday and then uploading them at night, which means they won't go up until very early morning in most United States time zones, the continental United States time zones. Alright. You know, there might be another, and I'm not sure. There might be another, my lights on. Trying to think. Oh, sound mod that I might like. I'm not sure. I have yet to go over it. I was having trouble going over it yesterday, so I didn't bother continuing to try. I'm going to try and go over it today, see if I like it. I only just finally updated to version 1.8 for the new that has the new Scania R, the Streamline. So I'm actually going to try and get that. I didn't realize I built up so much speed so fast. I'm going to try and get that on my other profile so that I can make, people make skins for that as well. Hopefully before my next skin showcase. That's coming up in a little while, a few more days. Can he make it? Yeah, I can. It'll be close, but I can. I really shouldn't have, but I did. Momentum! I shouldn't have done that either. Alright, I gotta behave, I'm sorry. I really need to behave. This is not my other profile. So, I was kind of hoping, and actually in a way it has, because that didn't take nearly as long as it used to. I was hoping that my loadings would smooth out more because the memory I added to my computer. But in a way it has. That didn't take nearly as long as the loadings would have normally. It's a shame that it's still there though, the stops while I record. Yeah, it's a shame, but it's also not terrible. Oh, we got a dealership. Looks like Volvo. Yeah, that's a Volvo dealership. I can see the truck. Sometimes I wish I would think of things earlier. I really do. Because what I mean by that is I just thought to check to make sure that my microphone is down. And, fortunately it is. But still, some things I need to check earlier. I'm also up early today. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. I usually don't get up until 10, 11 o'clock. Went to bed a little early though, so I usually go to bed now 1 or 2 in the morning. I went to bed last night, not long after midnight. Not a lot happening right now. I'm looking to getting into Hearthstone again. I haven't played very much in a little while. Anyone that watches this watches Hearthstone. I do apologize for playing my Druid deck in the arena, even though I said I wasn't going to until I found out about a new connection. The main reason that I went and played my Druid deck is I needed the deck that I got from playing. I'm like trying to flesh out my warrior deck. It's nothing special. It's an atypical warrior rush down aggro deck. And I'm trying to finish fleshing it out, and one of the big pieces it was missing was a Gore Howl. And so that's what I went ahead and put in. I was at, I think, 340 dust. So I bought a couple of packs with the gold I had earned. Only 200. I still got almost 300 gold for a couple of arena runs when I do get my connections stabilized, which will hopefully be soon. They're supposed to be receiving the letter of permission either today or tomorrow, at which point everything moves forward from there. But so I bought a couple packs and I got the extra dust from that because apparently I'm got most of the commons now, in twos, which I'm, pretty much satisfied about. So I get I can get a fair amount of dust now when I get a card. Pardon me 1 second. But so that's good. I get I get a fair amount of dust now when I open packs and whatnot. I really haven't opened all that many since I've had the game. Most of what you see in the game is earned through playing and whatnot, arenas and enchanting. That's not to say all of it is. I have opened some packs. I opened, I think I've opened a total of, in the 2 months I've had it, that I haven't earned, I think I've opened a total of 35 packs. I bought 1 15 stack, 1 and 2 7 stacks, and then a couple individuals here and there. I'm going 111. Slow that down. 105. There we go. We'll go 105. So yeah, I've been pretty stoked about that. I know that didn't make sense, but trust me, somewhere in my head it did. So I've got a lot of my decks stabilized. I've got to fine-tune them. I got a couple decks that I need to fine-tune, and I need to consider, is this card really beneficial, or can I put something else in here that I feel would be better? And it's kind of a 6 in one, half a dozen in the other kind of deal for me. Why are there lights down there that I can't see? Oh, that's the highway. Hello. It's on a lower plane. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to fine-tune my decks. my decks that need the most help, and the decks I don't know if how much I want to change. My Hunter deck, definitely. My Hunter deck was missing Release the Hounds, but they're going to change Release the Hounds. So I don't know exactly what I want to do with my Hunter deck right now. I'll have to go through it. I mean, my Hunter deck wins, but it's definitely not where it should be. You know, it's probably my second weakest deck. My weakest deck would be my Warlock deck. I don't know about my Warlock deck, man. I don't know what to do with it. I don't have very many Warlock cards. Is a major issue behind it, so... And I am looking forward to Priest losing mind control. Priest will not losing mind control is not the right word. Getting nerfed from mind control, and Priest will be getting nerfed pretty hard in terms of mind control. With the value of mind control, the mana value going from 8 to 10. So it should be interesting to see what Priests do if they continue to run mind control. You know, do you continue running mind control, or do you put in something else to help you deal with minions and whatnot? It's interesting. I don't know. I run 2 mind controls in my Priest deck right now. But is it really worth running 2 more? Is it really worth running 2 10 mana cards in your deck just to take control of another guy's Argent Commander or something of that nature, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be probably a wait and see kind of thing. You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be a wait and see what happens kind of thing. I know it seems weird talking about Hearthstone while playing a Euro Truck, but I don't have much else to talk about right now. You know, for the most part, I'm just waiting for my Christmas presents that I bought. For my family to show up. My dad already got his Christmas gift. Was a coffee mug. Not a cheap one, mind you. Ooh, I'm actually gonna yeah, I'm gonna hit the sidewalk. That was a crappy corner. Hey, better attempt. I haven't played in a few days, and it's really early morning. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet, so you'll forgive me for being a little bit wonky right now. I'm actually gonna eat when I'm done. But it's actually not a cheap coffee mug, but it is a somewhat funny one. And I think I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna mention it one more time just in case not. If that sentence made sense again. But it's a coffee mug that, you know, looks like it's wrapped in duct tape. You know, my dad was a do-it-yourself kind of guy, and he was definitely a jack of all trades, master of none type of guy. There wasn't anything he couldn't do in terms of you know, repair work around the house or whatnot. As a matter of fact, if it ran into anything he couldn't do on his own, it's because it had to be a major issue. I mean, when it came to building an extension onto his house, he built himself. When it came to remodeling his kitchen, he did it himself. Fixing his car, you know, he was that kind of dad. You know, he could fix pretty much anything, or you know, he could do anything. that made him a very difficult man to shop for. Let me tell you, it's like, what do you get for the guy that has everything? Because he has everything he needs, and that's what my dad was always about. Yeah, always having what he needs. Never really going for what he wants too much, except for his car. He loved to drive the old big classic cars. But I'm not going to go into that, or fuck, I'll never finish talking about it. So, I used to buy him tools, but now that my dad's older and he's retired, and he, quite honestly, is living in Florida, in a gated community of all things. Yes, my dad has become a statistic. He's become a retiree in Florida. Yeah, watching my speed. The reality is, though, is that because he does it now, it's like, when it comes to stuff needing to be fixed, he doesn't do too much of it himself now. It's taken care of, or, whatever the case may be. And so I've kind of like boiled it down to buying joke things for him, but things that are useful, or as well. Like, I remember when was younger, my dad, when he would have a drink at night. I don't know what was in it. It was something my grandmother always made when my dad would come over. She'd ask him, "Oh, you want a highball? You want a highball?" It was an alcoholic, drink that was called a highball. I don't know if that's its actual name or if that was just a family name. So my dad used to have something, similar, or I guess, from occasionally at night when he power work. And when I say power work, I mean like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night when he, like I said, he's one of those guys. He would work from, he'd leave for work at like 6:30 in the morning, 7. He'd get home at about 5:30, 6 in the evening. He'd go upstairs, change his clothes, and go work out in the yard or work out in the garage for another 2 to 3 hours. When he got home from work, he went to work. And when he went on vacation, he took his vacations and did major work projects around the house. So, but I was saying, he used to drink out of a jar, one of those old applesauce, or those jars used to make homemade applesauce in, or jelly or whatnot. I always asked him, "Dad, how come you drink out of a jar? Why don't you drink out of a glass?" He said he didn't have a glass big enough. So for his birthday, I ended up buying him one huge, and I mean huge, beer stein. It could hold like 4 bottles of beer or something like that, maybe even more. I forget exactly. And this time I know he still drinks coffee in the morning. My dad always drank coffee in the morning. Matter of fact, my dad drank so much coffee in the morning, technically speaking, that we as kids actually drank coffee in the morning. When we used to go and visit my dad on the weekends. Breakfast always considered of like bacon, eggs, toast, and coffee, and that included the kids. I don't know how old I was. I forget. It's like, I think from the time I was 10 to the time I was 15, I was drinking coffee in the morning every time I visited my dad. It was messed up. Not really, but you don't think of like a 10-year-old kid drinking coffee in the morning. In fact, I think that's like the least thing that you want. But it doesn't, It was what it was. I look back on it and laugh now. There was nothing wrong with it. It's just a caffeinated 10-year-old is not something you usually want to deal with. But yeah, back to the original subject. Pardon me. I didn't mean to do that on microphone. It just hit me suddenly. But there's an outside chance we could finish this run on this video. Huh. But so like I said, this Christmas it's a coffee mug that looks like it's wrapped up in duct tape. And the reality is my dad, he did use duct tape. I always remember him having a big thick roll of duct tape. But the thing is, he didn't use it that much. He used it to like temporarily hold things in place or things like that. But as somebody who is a jack of all trades, I know he'd appreciate the thought behind it. So, my mom's always been easy to shop for. Tigers, anything tiger, or Chihuahua, to be honest, because she loves Chihuahuas. She's always had Chihuahua or mixed Chihuahua breed dogs. She has 3 right now. She has 3 Chihuahuas, which is, why I'm so accustomed. Like I have my dog Koa, a Chihuahua that kind of fell into my lap. But I was immediately accustomed and comfortable to dealing with him. So that's why. My mom's always had Chihuahuas. Let me see. But yeah, with her it's tigers. So like for Mother's Day, I got her a tiger shirt, blue shirt with white tiger on it. For her birthday, I got a little tiger beanie hat. I don't know how to describe it other than that. And for Christmas, I got her these big tiger foot slippers. No, they don't have a tiger head on them. They're like big, big tiger claws. They're slippers. Kind of like monster slippers, I guess you go, monster foot slippers, except they're tiger. And she says the only thing she doesn't have are tiger pajamas now. Well, since she said that, and I don't know if she was trying to drop a hint. The way she said it doesn't make me feel like it. It sounds like, she says she's been looking for them and she's been trying to find them, but she hasn't been able to. Well, it didn't take me long with a little search on Amazon, so I'm not sure where she's been looking. I found a couple pairs of tiger pajama articles that should fit her. My mom, she's not a big woman. She's not, she's not like a really big woman, but she's still a pretty big woman. She's 5'9", so she's tall. But she's always been a little heavy, not nearly as heavy as me. She would definitely be classified when she was younger as the BBW. Which would explain where my taste for him came, I suppose. But, They always say that a man tends to go for an image of his mother. So I've always appreciated bigger women. And that could be why. The tangents I go on when it's early in the morning, man, I tell you. Oh, if I'm not losing subscribers like now, you all as weird as me. No, but seriously though, so finding her something that fits that is actually like tiger pajamas is not, I didn't think would be as easy as it turned out to be, but I think there's 2 pairs on Amazon that might fit, so I'm probably going to get one of them for Mother's Day next year, or earlier, depending. I don't know. I got some bills coming up to pay right now. I got my car insurance coming up in February, and I am hopefully going to be making my first payment for a new phone line / DSL line in January. So, time will tell what I'm able to do and afford outside of the standard stuff. Please don't give me a ticket. Phew. Okay, I am safe for now. We're passing through a lot of towns. Slowed down way too much. But she's always been easy to shop for. My little niece's Christmas present will be showing up today. It's out for delivery via FedEx. It's arts and crafts set. My dog's barking. That could even be it. I doubt it this early in the morning, up country, but anything's possible, I suppose.
FedEx?
No, it is FedEx. Yeah. I shall return. And I'm back. Yeah, that was FedEx. And they did deliver, I was speak of the devil kind of thing. They did deliver my niece's gift, which is a 120-piece art set. Nothing major, mainly markers and pencils, but there's some other stuff in there as well, because she loves to draw. So I bought her an art set, and I bought her 2 different art pads to draw on. One big one, I forget the exact dimensions. One's like 9 by 12. Oops, sorry. Or, some such, and it has like 100 sheets of paper, and the other one is 40 sheets, but it's like an 18 by... What am I doing? I'm letting my talking about gifts distract me here. But yeah, one of them's like an 18 by 12, big wide, that you would like draw sceneries on. I got that for her as well, so she has 2 different types of art, and they're good quality art paper. Yeah, let's be sensible about this, and just, rather than try and rush it, let's not be stupid. So, I'm actually really happy about that. I'm, really truly happy about that. That's here. It's not outside the realm of possibility that one of my wife's 3 gifts show up today either. I bought my wife, and she knows in general what she has coming, but she doesn't know specifics. And the reason she knows in general what she has coming is because, I can't hide the fact that I'm like measuring her for fit, because I need to know if what I'm getting her will fit. And so it's kind of hard to fact, hon, can I just like measure you around your chest and hips? And why? No, but no reason. I'm just curious about your dimensions. No, that doesn't work. So, yeah. So she knows that I have a few dress type items coming for her, though she doesn't know specifically what. And I bought 3 of them for her, 3 different prints, colors, and I really think she'll like them. I hope she does, anyways. Yeah, you're going too slow. If you're ever on a country road, you're just driving, and you get passed by a truck hauling a load, you're going too slow. I don't know if we're going to make this in a single run, which is a shame. It may be a longer, I may just do a longer episode for this one, just because, there's not a lot left, but there kinda is. I may break this up and we'll have a second, shorter episode. Kind of like I did before, where the ferry run was just a really short run. earlier, one of my previous ones, because I try and hold to the fact that, you know, each rest stop is a video. You know? Oh God, really? Yeah, we're definitely not gonna make it now. This is ridiculous. This speed on this road, this is ridiculous. Barely 60 kilometers? You have got to be kidding me. And there's plenty of traffic coming the other way at 3:30 in the morning, so I ain't getting around anyone. The speed limit's 80, and we're going 60, not even 60. I don't know. I bought my nephew headphones for his PC. Sometimes I kind of question doing things like that, just because he tends not to take care of them. At least we got a highway here. That counts for something. His dad, last Christmas, bought him a... I don't know why I did that. Whatever. Again, I'm allowing myself to get distracted. Yeah, but yeah, last year my nephew's dad bought him a Razer Naga mouse, the one with all the buttons on the side. And not even a year later, and he lost it. At least I think it's lost. I also kind of maybe remember a story that it was broke because he dropped it when going to a friend's house. So when I got my Logitech mouse here. I gave him my Death Adder, my Razer Death Adder mouse, and you know, he's had headphones, but he's lost them or broke them. I mean, yeah, he's 17, going to be 18, but still, you know, I'm still concerned. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this, but I'm kind of committed at this point. Excuse me, I hit him. I really apologize. I think the point of I'm letting myself go nostalgic when I talk about like the Christmas gifts and whatnot, combined with the fact that it's early morning, combined with the fact that I'm hungry because I never would make myself something to eat yet since getting up, is really like affecting my gameplay. I just wanted to do this early and get it done and get it rendered so that I don't have to do it later, because I am trying to quietly and carefully balance playing Warcraft so it doesn't like suck my life up again. Because even though I walked away from Warcraft over a year, year and a half or even maybe more ago, it's still a very addictive game. It really is. And I've started like getting real enchanted with the fact of being an enhancement shaman. You know, I made a Pandaria enhancement shaman, and I'm really enjoying playing her. Although I've got a lot of work, because like I'm having the age-old problem of targeting stuff in dungeons, because enhancement shamans, first off, they're not AoE beasts. They're more like straight-on damage monsters, you know. But it's cool. It felt strange to be on yesterday on my shaman and not get flooded with like 700 guild invites. Because while I'm playing on Area 52 and I'm playing my warlock, I usually get flooded with guild invites. Although not so much right now in my warlock, because I'm an undead warlock, so I'm not like in the typical horde starting zone. So, alright, let's not make the same mistake twice. So, there's not as many people out there. There's definitely not as many horde out there. I got hit with a lot early, but then as I got out of the starting zone, it slowed down. So, I am really amazed at the changes that WoW has made. And how much they've simplified the game, and I think they've honestly oversimplified it. I'm a little disappointed that I can't like distribute points for skills. For any of you who are not playing Warcraft right now, or maybe have never played, I mean, I know there's still around 7 million subscribers, however many like sub accounts they have, or you know, Smurf accounts, whatever the case may be. You know, the basic point distribution that they used to have has basically been simplified into every like 15 levels or so, you get to choose an ability. And you get to choose one of 3 abilities. They all do kind of similar things. And then, you know, that's it. Whenever you choose your specialization, you automatically start getting the abilities for that specialization. And, yeah, we're not going to make... with 300 kilometers yet to go, yeah, we're not going to make... Alright, slow down. But hey, easy there, Geronimo. You go there. I'm gonna go over here. Nah, I forget what's. I know I was talking about Warcraft in their leveling system and all that, but yeah, but you automatically get your abilities for that class. And you automatically get abilities as you level up. Now, you no longer have to go to a trainer to level up. And, you know, I remember, like, back in the vanilla days, you know, even Burning Crusade, how difficult it could be. I mean, you had to learn to use weapons, yeah? You had to learn to use weapons. And I remember, like, not using a weapon for a long time, just because something like that never dropped. And so you get the weapons, and so you would then have to go and find enemies that wouldn't hurt you too much, but that you wouldn't accidentally kill by hitting, you know, the rare times that you would hit. And then you would stand there and you'd aggro one, and then you'd sit back for 15-20 minutes while you swung away at him missing, and he swung away at you but really couldn't hurt you. And you'd do that and raise your weapon level for a while. And you used to have to feed your pet as a hunter. You constantly have to feed your pet to keep it happy. Now, basically, I think the feed your pet function is just to give your pet food that raises the pet stats. It's a shame, man. We still get 200 kilometers to go. I still have my lights on? Yeah? Yeah. I never turned them off. 3 hours. Whatever the next rest stop is probably where we're going to have to stop. It's probably where we're going to have to stop. I double shifted down, and obviously that was a mistake. That's enough for me to use wipers. It's really, really foggy, but there's not a heavy rain right now, so... yeah, there we go. So wherever the next rest stop may be, hopefully there is one and I just didn't blow this. Oh, that's not well. Because the next rest stop's not till there. It would have been better to go here and then come through and back up. This is going to be interesting. I may have just accidentally made it so this video is all one, because by the time I hit that rest stop, there's going to be very little distance left. Unfortunately, I just put myself into emergency mode. Hi! And I put myself in emergency mode when it's like really goddamn foggy out. That's not well. Emergency mode basically means, if you don't already know, all bets are off. Speed limits, you know, I throw out my self-limiting. Yeah, running into things like this with an exit coming up, normally I just follow behind them. Not this time. Now it's just like gung-ho out because I need to make that rest stop. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at right there. It's a truck. Oh, it must be one of those missing textures. But yeah, basically I've thrown caution out the window because normally when I'm getting close to needing a rest stop, again, this is my gameplay being affected by the fact that I'm a little hungry and a little nostalgic. I'm going to want to be out here because you're going to pull out. Normally I would have stopped. Normally I wouldn't have gone as far as I did. I would have checked the map, seen, well, there's not a rest stop for a while, and I'm pretty close to needing a rest, so I'm just going to stop here. Well, that didn't work out this way, so now caution's to the wind at this point, and we just need to go. Fortunately, this car is boogieing on its own accord, so I don't have to pull any daring stunts, but I'm going to have to shortly. Shortly meaning now. Fortunately, I'm not hauling a wide trailer, so I don't have to worry about these pylons. I am concerned a little bit about this bridge. I actually feel like really ashamed that you have to see this side of my driving. This is the stuff I pull on my showcase account. My showcase profile, rather, account. A little too much Warcraft. But now that we're almost there, I can, like, ease back. But yeah, my showcase profile, this is what I would normally... That's what you saw me do there is what I'd normally do. I have to be on this side, unfortunately. Um, I kind of just like drive and throw caution to the wind in many respects. Because that profile's just vanilla, so I can screw up quite a bit and still make a hell of a lot of money and not care. Get that guardrail up! Oh, no. Oh, phew. Okay. Come on. Let's go. There wasn't that many cars behind us. Let's go. Right there. Go. Oh my god. Go. Damn you. I need this rest stop. I know I'm getting tired. Shut up. Phew. Alright, we made it. So, considering I have 66 kilometers left to go, I might as well just make this a long video. Because, well, technically it already is. I don't need my wipers on with this little bit of rain. Lesson to learn out of this: don't play while I'm hungry. Don't play while I'm still groggy from getting up. And try not to get too nostalgic either. Oh god, man. Now I'm like screwing up on gearing in corners. I mean, I know I do it occasionally, but jeez, what's going on? I just had a bad gameplay video not long ago. I usually don't repeat this early. This is rather embarrassing, if I'm to be honest with you. We're almost done, and I guess that's what matters right now. I don't know how much damage has been done to the trailer, because I know I like that one time when I bumped a guy because I was really, really stupid and flew past the, I was trying to fly past him with my exit right there because I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even think. Go out and listen while hill climbing. But yeah, I gotta check out that other mod that I saw online just recently went out. The thing is it says it works, you know, the new Streamline, the new Scania. And I gotta sit down and take a really close look at that, because I want to know if it works with just the Streamline, or if it's one that works with all Scanias, including the new Streamline. That's what I want to know. Ugh. Toll booths. How I hate thee. Yeah, I'm not too worried about like truck sim map and all the things I have when it comes to the new in the new DLC they put out. What the hell? I just got through a toll booth. What the hell is this? But anyways, I'm not overly concerned about it because they're just adding a new truck. Yeah, they're just adding a new truck. So I really don't think that's going to change the gameplay enough to mess up like the mods I have. You know, it's not a patch. It's not a well, technically, it's not a patch. It is kind of hard to say. What I mean by patches is it's not changing gameplay. It's not adding new zones. It's not DLC or anything like that. It's not adding new features in terms of anything else other than putting another truck in the game, which really should not affect any of the mods that I have. It's kind of what I'm trying to get at. My next skin showcase is like shaping up to be interesting and not interesting at the same time. A lot of the skins that have come out recently have been for trailers, but even then they haven't been like wow trailers, you know? They've just been like trailers. And there hasn't been a hell of a lot of trucks until recently. It's starting to build up somewhat, especially some of the problem is the trucks that are coming out are, you know, the skins that are coming out, of course, are for the new Streamline. Even though it's not publicly released yet, it's only in it's only Steam beta right now, but still, a lot of new skins coming out are for the new Streamline. Which is why it's like I gotta get my ass, make sure I have a Streamline ready to go. The problem is I'm out of garage space, so I'll probably have to sell off one of my trucks in order to get the new Streamline, which, yeesh, you know. Then again, whoa! I was not paying attention to this corner. And I'm glad I did not have a bigger trailer coming around this thing. That could have been disaster. Alright. As I said, lesson learned. Number 1. Do not play this game while hungry and having just gotten up. And try not to get nostalgic. My frame rate has tanked for whatever reason. But it's fine. Make do. This should, note I said should, be an easy back in if I don't mess it up too much. Kind of like that. Where I turned a little too far and didn't turn back in time. But it's an easy fix. It's nice to have a normal back in like this once in a while. Alright. Good work? Yeah, that's what I thought. 1% to the trailer. That's not bad. Do we make level 9? Yes, we do, and we're actually almost halfway to 10. That's awesome. Now we can fill out our distance run. And then it's ADR from there. What's unlocked in upgrades? New mirrors and new tires. Like I said, I have to go and check what engines unlock. If they don't, I'm probably going to upgrade my engine at this point to something like a 560 or not 568, a 460 or 480, provided such a engine exists in all the mods that I have. Yeah, take a right around here and then here. That'll work. And seeing how the video is this long, I might as well bring you along for the rest. Come on. Thank you. Up to 62,000. We're getting close to getting a truck. Do I really want to upgrade at this point? Actually, this can only go one way. Why did I... Oh, I didn't have my wipers on because the rain was slow, but the rain has picked up, so now I need my wipers on. There's a light here. I won't let that car go by because I need to make this corner. I'm trying not to sniff too much on the mic, but my allergies are still like all over me right now. Really wish this guy would update this, or somebody would update it and put this ramp here. Always service the truck. And then we look in the upgrade shop. Look at the engines. And we look at what's locked. Yeah, see, nothing unlocks till 25. So that's like next level engines. So I get to choose now. I have a 400, 415, 420, 440, 460 right there. There's a 460. But maybe I don't want to go that far. Maybe I want to go 440. I got two 440s. The same damn thing. Do I want to give myself the luxury of a 460 at level 10? Or no, you know what? I'm going to go with a 4... You know what? At level 10, at level 9, I'm going to do 420. At like level 12 to 13, I may do a 440, and then 460, and then probably around... There's not a, maybe 550, because there's really not a good 500 horsepower engine in there. But we're going to go with the 440, I think. Yeah, I was going to say 420, but I'm going to go 440. That way at level 15, I can upgrade to like 460 or 500 even from there. So we're going to go with the 440 engine, and that's it. Did a chassis unlock? I didn't see that. I mean, I know chassis are unlocked. These chassis are unlocked. But did any of the regular chassis unlock? No, it doesn't unlock until level 10. So I ain't using none of these specialized chassis at all. It's raining. I should have my lights on. Oops. I apparently just pushed that bench through the building. get our rest, because you always rest before starting a new run. And then let's just see what we're going to haul next. No, not quick job. Job market was there too. God, man, I am so out of it right now. And we're here. This thing again. It's 24,000, but I also got to go over to England, which I really don't want to do right now. So, oh man, it's a 4,000 difference. I mean, this I have to cross over as well, but this isn't nearly as bad or as expensive. I don't know. I might haul that again. I'm kind of a little disappointed if I do. But it'll be between these two. That much I know for sure. It'll be between these two. Alright, folks. So that's going to be me done for this episode. I know it's been long. And again, I apologize for my kind of loose cannon gameplay. Lesson learned, like I said. Not going to be playing under these same conditions again. But until next time, folks, if you could leave a comment, rate, and subscribe, that would be really awesome. This is One Big Bug. I'm going to sign out and go get something to eat. I'll see you on the road.